this is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. Yeah, I'm heading to Costco. What time is it? 10:03 a.m. Oh, I'm just looking at my clock here. It says 10:03 p.m. I'm gonna have to change that. Trying a different angle right now. I've got the camera in a different position than I normally do. It's actually on the driver's side, right between where the side window would be on the driver's left side, right, and the windshield. So yeah, I decided to put the DJI Action 5 Pro on the camera mount again, but instead of putting it on my chest, I put it on the windshield. I've done these windshield type recordings before, but it was always put in a different position where it was closer to the center of the car, aiming towards the driver, versus now it's a little different. But here's the reason I wanted to do it. Let me pull this radar detector off. If I don't take off the radar detector, it's just gonna beep. So the last time I tried to record something in the car, all right, I tried to use the GoPro Hero 10 again, and that's how I've always recorded indoor, inside the car videos. But for some reason, you know, it locked up, and it recorded about a minute or so, and it just locked up. So I'm talking and talking and talking, and then I figure, oh, I got a pretty good video, and then yeah, absolutely zero, nothing to use. So I think the Hero 10 is going to be retired. I'm just not going to use it anymore, which is kind of a pity, since I bought all these things, you know, to try to get the audio better with it and all that stuff. But I can't trust it. It's got too many potential issues with that camera. I mean, it just shuts itself off in the middle of the recording. That's terrible. So, and that's happened multiple times in the past where I thought I've recorded things, and then I take a look at the camera's locked up. Yeah, it just freezes. And between that and the overheating of the camera and all sorts of other things, I'm looking at a car that, well, it's not actually a car. It's it's kind of a motorcycle car. It's called a Slingshot. Just looking at this guy, he's riding one. Anyway, between all the issues with it, I just said, no, I can't use that anymore. So the whole reason I didn't really want to start using this DJI camera again is because it has that lens flare, you know. Right now it's overcast. It was a rainy day yesterday. Right now it's just overcast. It's about 52 degrees according to my thermometer in my car. And so it's kind of cold to get out there to ride, but I think I'm going to have to eventually, because otherwise I won't have videos available for you guys. And I have another bike coming in on Saturday. Yep, another one's coming in. I've been waiting for this one. I don't know what took them so long, but finally, yeah, the Magicycle Deer 20 2.0 is coming in. Yeah, so I should be receiving that on Saturday. Today being, what is today? Wednesday. So it's on its way. It's already on FedEx, so we're just having to wait for it. I hope it comes in on Saturday, like they say. I don't want it to show up on a Sunday. I've had things show up on Sunday. I mean, come on. I'm not around on Sundays sometimes, you know. I don't want it sitting outside. Plus, I think, I'm not sure. Does Magicycle have me sign it? I think they have me sign it. I'm not sure. Some of the companies don't have you sign for the boxes. They just leave it then. I mean, that's, to me, the most scariest thing. I mean, I'd rather they make me sign for it, and then, you know, at least I know I'll be there when they drop it off, right? But if there's no signature required, they'll just drop it and leave. They won't even ring your doorbell. So that's happened a couple of times. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. But again, as we said before with FedEx, they've had this thing where you have to show them your driver's license and all that type of stuff, or a passport or whatever. So no, I'm not going to let them scan it as they want. I'm going to make them write it all down rather than scanning it, because I don't know what they're scanning. So yeah, FedEx. So anyway, whatever. So that's coming in on Saturday, and people have been asking me about the new lectric bikes, the ones that we went out to Arizona to see. Yeah, there was 2 new models coming out. They said, when is that coming out? I don't know. All I know is they told me it's going to be sometime in November, and that's all I know. But my fear, of course, is when is it going to show up? Because if it shows up right around the time that the weather drops below 50, I'll be freezing out there trying to do these reviews. So it's an issue that I have to deal with based on my location. Yeah. So I just hope it comes out soon. That's all I can say, because it is getting colder and colder. Now, let me talk a little bit about these videos I've been posting lately. Now, you've probably seen a couple of Costco videos. I'm not going to bring you in to do the eating at the food again. I just wanted to talk to you guys. And the time that I have from here going to Costco and going back is kind of wasted time, in my opinion. It's I go there for a slice of pizza all the time, but the time getting there and time getting back is kind of wasted time. So I kind of thought about this. I said I'm actually kind of missing doing videos. I used to do videos on a daily basis, except for Sundays. Yeah, you guys who've been with me a long time probably remember this, right? And then we cut it down to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, every other day. Because, sometimes it rains outside, sometimes the weather's not good. And so I couldn't guarantee I would have 6 videos every single week. And so I said, let's just do it every other day. So I picked every other day, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then I kind of felt like, it's a long wait between a Saturday video and a Tuesday video. So I started to throw in the Monday videos, right? And I says, well, it's kind of an odd day, because then the next day is a regular video, the e-bike video. So we called it Anything Goes Mondays, where I can pick anything I want to talk about. Then I kind of kept thinking about it, and I said, well, I could just do some reviews of some products that are offered to me, and just review those things, right? But very few things that's been offered to me are things that I even want to even review or even try. I mean, some of the products that are, on a daily basis, I'm not kidding, on a daily basis, I probably get at least 2 or 3 solicitations from manufacturers from China, mostly China, or Amazon guys asking me to review their product, but it has nothing to do with anything I have an interest in. So I figure, why would I do it just to do it? So I've just been picky as to which products I will review. There is one that's coming. I still haven't finished it yet, but there's still one that's coming that I'm going to be doing. I already have the product, I just haven't done the review yet. And so I kept thinking, well, Anything Goes Mondays is turning into like, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So I was thinking, rather than doing an Anything Goes Monday video, what if I just did a video anytime I'm in the car and just talk to you guys? What do you think about that? And I could put these videos anywhere in between the Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday videos. What do you think about that? Put a comment below. Let me know if you would like to see videos from me. And we can talk about just about anything. I mean, there's so many things that's always on my mind that I just don't talk about, because I figure, well, it has nothing to do with the e-bikes. It has nothing to do with people wouldn't be interested anyway. But as you might know, I like to talk and I like to, express myself. So I kind of miss the videos. I actually do. And people have said to me before, says, how do you come up with so many videos, e-bike videos? I says, I don't know. I just go out and ride. And as I'm riding, I'm talking about the things that I see and the things that's happened to me. Sometimes it's about e-bikes, sometimes it's not. But then these other guys, sometimes they have a script of what they're going to do. I don't. I just, it's all off the cuff. It's whatever comes into my brain. My wife says it's whatever comes into your mind. Yes, that's true. So, but anyways, I kept thinking about it. I said, I really would like to put something out. I feel like I'm just sitting around doing nothing on the days that videos aren't coming out, right? I feel like I could do a video. Let's say a video comes out on Tuesday, right? And then the next video come out on Thursday. I kept thinking on Tuesday, you know, as that video comes out, I could be doing one of these videos where I'm just sitting and talking and put it out on Wednesday. And then, of course, the next regular video would be an e-bike video on Thursday. So what do you think about that? Put a comment below. Is that too much to hear from me? Or would you prefer to hear from me? Now, those who don't want to watch it, obviously don't have to. They still know Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays are the e-bike videos, right? But in between, we could have these little talks, all right? Let me know what you think about that. If you like that idea, I would not mind doing it, okay? Because there are a lot of things I would like to tell you, I just don't tell you because there's no place to put it, okay? And like I said, I feel like the time driving from here to Costco or wherever I go is kind of wasted time that I could be doing something. You know, if I was doing regular videos where I'm green screening and doing all this fancy post-production work, then I wouldn't want to do it. It's just be too much effort to do. But this is not hard for me to do, okay? Usually when I'm in the car, what I'll do is I'll play music and then just, you know, listen to music and drive, and that's it. But I could very well do the exact same thing, just talking to you guys while driving to wherever it is that I'm going. Now, of course, there's always a possibility I could take the camera with me and then show you other things while I'm at the place that I go to. But maybe it's just a in-car video. As I get there, I do my thing, then I come back, get back in the car, talk a little bit more, and then we end the video. It's simple and easy for me to do, but I can share things with you that may or may not be e-bike related. More than likely not e-bike related. But if you'd like hearing from me, this would be an option, okay? All right, I've made it here to Costco, so I'm gonna go inside, get my pizza as I usually do, and then I will come back and talk to you guys a little bit more. All right, sit tight, talk to you in a bit. All right, I'm back. Interesting things to tell you after coming back from Costco. Yeah, I'm pulling out of Costco right now. This person is going forward. Yes, they are. Okay. So, yeah, today is the first day they've implemented the card scanners. Yeah, card scanners. Basically, they had told a lot of people that these scanners will be implemented at Costco, where you have to scan your membership card to get inside the warehouse now. Well, I'm used to it already because I did it out in California when I went to visit my sister. And so it's not a surprise to me, and it's really not a real big deal. Yeah, man. Let's see here. We gotta stop for a second here. Oh, all the cars are coming in now. Yeah, the thing is, whenever you stop, that's when all the cars come through. Gotta wait our turn to make our turn. So yeah, when I was out in California, they were already implementing the card scanners. You just hold your card up, you know, and it scans it. Now, the thing is with the scanner that will give Costco some additional information is they'll know how often a specific member attends Costco, right? Because they have a record of it now. I guess if you look at it that way, maybe people don't like that. But in my case, you know, I was talking to one of the guys I always see at Costco. I always talk to him anyway. I says, well, guys like me, I mean, you'll see that I'm scanning in almost like every single day. So he kind of laughed at that. So yeah, the scanner I think overall is a good thing because it will it'll keep people out of the warehouse that shouldn't be in the warehouse. I mean, if you don't have a membership, you shouldn't really be there unless somebody gave you a Costco cash card or something like that. I wonder how they deal with that. Maybe they scan that too. I have no idea. But it'll keep people out that shouldn't be in there because they didn't pay their membership. Now, according to Costco, their money comes really from the membership. You know, they run on such a small margin when they sell products that most of their money, according to them, comes from the sales of memberships and not really the sale of products. So it's to their own best interest to kind of control that, right? And
the only little things you have to get used to is, like I said before, you can't enter the warehouse through the exit, which I did many times over the years to get to the food court. Okay, I mean, there was a point where they didn't really care who was coming in for the food court, because in a sense, if you come to the food court often enough, you'll eventually might want to be a member so that you can buy products at Costco, right? So they make it back that way. But they, you know, if you're just buying a hot dog, they say they're losing money. I don't know if they truly are or not, but probably are. They're losing money on hot dogs, and I don't know how much they make on pizzas. They probably make a little more on pizza. They charge you $2 for a slice of pizza, and then 69 cents for the drink, which is refillable, or $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink. Okay, and there's other items that they sell too that are more expensive. They make profit on those things. I don't usually order anything other than a pizza or a hot dog. Sometimes I get an ice cream during summertime, but I don't do much of the other stuff. I don't order they have cookies now. I don't order the cookie. But anyway, they have started today with the scanner. So I talked to my friend at Costco, and I says, how's it going? Has there been any pushback? He says, a little bit. Some people have asking, why are you doing this now and all that, you know, but like I said, it's not new. It's been in the news for months that it was going to come. So they held it off all the way until now. So I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no issue with that. And if you're a legitimate member, you shouldn't have an issue with that, other than the fact that they're kind of tracking you now. They know how often you come to Costco. I don't know if anyone really looks at that information, or whether they will or not, or whether, you know, you need to have that private or not. Maybe people don't want people to know where they've gone. But yeah, I think it's from eating the pizza. Maybe it's too much grease or something. I don't know. So that's the new thing at Costco. Now, my daughter called me just before I left to go to Costco. She says, why do you keep going to Costco all the time? And I told her, I says, yeah, I'm getting tired of just eating the same stuff at home. She goes, but if you keep going to Costco every single day, isn't it the same thing as eating everything that's the same over and over again too? She has a point. I says, yeah, but I like pizza. So, yeah, so I go for pizza. Now, they have had pizza on sale just recently, this past week, where you can buy a whole pizza for $9.99, where they'll cook it for you and everything for a whole pizza. But I don't eat the whole pizza at one time anyway, so it would have to go into the refrigerator. Then I'd have cold pizza, right, for the remaining slices. So I kind of thought about this, and I said, well, the way that they cut these pizzas, I mean, they're big pizzas, as you know. Even the slices are pretty huge. I'll show you a picture here. And I think they cut it in 6 slices per pizza. I don't think it's 8. I think it's 6 slices per pizza. So if that's the case, take $10, $9.99 divided by 6. That's what the cost of a slice would be. And I kept thinking, well, you know, I'm paying maybe $2 or $3 more, whatever it comes out to be, when I go individually. But it's a fresh pizza when I go there to get it. And if I got the whole pizza and just ate it at home, I'd have to heat it up in the microwave or whatever. It's not going to be as good. And so you save a few dollars, and then I don't, of course I save on the gas too, because I would be traveling. But as you know, I like going out just because it gives me someplace to go and something to do, right? Otherwise I'd be bored out of my mind just sitting at home all the time. So even though my wife says, you want a whole pizza and then just, you know, eat it as you go, I go, no, I'd rather pay a little bit more and go out and get it. Plus I get, you know, my Diet Pepsi, which of course is probably terrible for me anyway. I shouldn't be drinking all that all the time. And so, yeah, I declined the whole pizza, even though in the long run it saves me money. Now, we were looking at the cost of how much money I spend getting these pizzas, and initially I was thinking, well, I usually go 4 to 5 times a week to get a pizza. I don't always go every single day. Sometimes I skip a day. So let's say 4 times a week I'm at Costco getting a pizza. So the pizza is essentially $2 a slice, so I'm spending about $8 in pizzas, plus the drink. I think the whole thing costs me about $2.70, something like that. So let's round it up to say $3. Okay, so 4 times a week, I'm spending about $12 in getting something for what I consider my brunch. It's kind of like my breakfast and lunch, right? I go usually around 10 o'clock, 10:15, something like that. And so 4 times the, let's say $3 a thing, that's $12. But you also have to count the gas because there is gas wear and tear on the car and the like. So I do spend a little bit of money to go out, but I kind of look at it this way. I could be spending more money on other things versus I do this on a daily basis. It gives me something to do, somewhere to go, and so it costs me a little bit of money. Now, the practical side of me says this too. If we start doing these videos where I'm in the car, I'm just talking to you and producing a video for you, that kind of offsets some of the costs, right? Yeah, I mean, if you watch these videos, and I hope you do, and you run through some of the commercials, then some of the commercials help pay for that cost of that pizza. So let me encourage you this way. If you like this video or you like this format, put a comment below. If you don't mind, okay, if you don't mind me doing it, let me do it. Yeah, let me be able to kind of talk to you guys and share some time with you while I'm driving. It kind of takes up the boringness of driving there, and it allows me to actually produce a video almost on a daily basis then. Yeah, not quite, but you know, in between our e-bike videos. Okay, and again, like I said, if you don't like this type of content or don't want to watch it, just don't watch on those days. Yeah, you'll always know Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays will be e-bike related type videos, but the days in between might be just a simple video like this where I'm just driving somewhere and talking to you. It's productive for me, and it gives us gives me a way to kind of express myself, okay? And then also gives you a video you can watch if you want to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it, right? But I hope you do, because sometimes I'll bring up things that, you know, might be interesting. You know, at least my perspective. You can hear my perspective on things. I don't bring up too much controversial things. I think the only thing that probably is a little controversial maybe is the fact that you all know I go to church and I play on our worship team, and I mentioned that. There was a time when some people were saying that, you know, I can't watch you anymore because you go to church. I go, well, you know, I can't please everybody, and you got to be yourself. People said, you know, it's you. You know, you should do what you do and share what you do. I mean, I've never asked people that, you know, that you should go to church or anything like that. That's your decision, right? But they said you should share the things about you and what you have done, and then, you know, if they don't like to watch it, they don't have to watch it, you know. And if you lose some subscribers because of it, then you do. But again, like I said, I don't ask you to do it. I just tell you that that's what I did, right? Yeah. So, and some other things too. I even shared this with some of my friends. That, you know, I said some people were even upset that, you know, I went and got a COVID booster shot. Oh, I can't watch you because you got a booster shot. I go, what does that have to do with you? I mean, I'm just sharing with you that I went and did it. So yeah, there's anything that you say on YouTube could always be criticized, and of course there are people who specifically go out of their way to try to criticize you. And I've told people this before, you know, friends, that, you know, I've never seen as much negativity towards me until I started a YouTube channel. and they all said, yeah, that's just how it is on the internet. You know, there are trolls that will specifically go out of their way and spend their time to try to make you feel bad for the things that you talk about. So now I've got to be me, and people who have met me in person have said, wow, this guy's exactly the same as he is on the videos. I'm thinking, how else would I be? I mean, it is me, right? So yeah, but those are the things I do. So I share that with you. You know, I share that, you know, I played at church this week, or I went to church, or I met, some people and did this thing and did that thing. So anyways, that's really all I wanted to say, is that I'm going to express my views the way I typically would anyway, and I'm hoping that you like these videos so that I can continue doing more of these with you. Okay, so put a comment, let me know if you like these videos, and then hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit all those things. Okay, but this time I'm asking you, please put a comment, and if you're okay with that. Now, one last thing, and there's really one last thing. Some people have said that you should just start a second channel. It's hard to do that. Yeah, people have said you should do separate channels for separate concepts of what you do, but I don't want to do that. It took a couple years just to even build this channel. I don't want to sit there and try to build a second channel. I'd rather just throw it in on the same thing, and as long as everyone knows, if they're here for e-bike videos, just Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That's not hard, just remember it. And it's always in the description. I always put that in there. And then all the other days in between would be videos like this or anything else I feel like doing, in which case anything goes. Mondays may just turn into whatever I feel like putting up, and whenever it happens to be. Okay, this way we'd have more videos, and I can at least express myself a little bit. I really do feel that the YouTube channel has really made it something that I can do, and keeps me sharp. I mean, if I had nothing to do after being retired, I think I would decline a lot quicker. But it forces me to think a little bit. It forces me to be a little active doing things. So I really do enjoy doing it. So I want to do more for you. So let me know if this is a good way to do it. All right. That's all I got for you guys. Put a comment below. Let me know. I'll talk to you guys next time.